Tell me a little bit about what intuitive eating means. Like at the
Sure.
line, what does that mean?
Sure. That's a very good question. And a lot of people, I think, don't know what intuitive eating means. It is somewhat of a vague term. Um, it's kind of it's a way of eating and thinking about food in your body that is more internally based than externally based. So, you know, we all know there's all kinds of diets that are out there, and there's keto, there's blanking on the most popular one right now, but there's all kinds of diets, right? We all know that. That's and when you go on a diet, it's a very external way of thinking. Okay, I need to eat carbohydrates at lunch or protein at dinner, and whatever. You're following all these external rules,
Hmm.
and you're totally ignoring what your body is telling you. You're ignoring when you're hungry, ignoring when you're full. In fact, the diet culture teaches us to ignore hunger. We hear things all the time about, control your appetite, control your urges to eat, control your cravings.
Hmm.
It's crazy. Intuitive eating is really more about learning to trust your body,
Hmm.
trust your internal cues for hunger and fullness and satisfaction, to pay attention to them, to become more attuned
Hmm.
to hunger and fullness and satisfaction. And fullness and satisfaction are not the same thing. They overlap, but they're not the same thing. And so intuitive eating really tries to take away the external, all the stuff we hear, like you should only eat this and you should only eat that, or you should intermittent fasting was the one I was trying to think of. You
Hmm.
shouldn't, you shouldn't eat until 11 and eat and stop eating when you're at 6 o'clock. And it's very external. So intuitive eating is the opposite. It's learning to listening to what your body says, respecting what your body says, and eating according to your internal cues for hunger and fullness.
Okay.
It's more, there's more to it, but that, I think that's kind of the crux of intuitive eating.